when we think of backups, I think everybody probably has a bit of a nightmare story. So I just kind of want to put it out to the group and ask you, what's the time maybe you are working on something and you didn't have it saved or didn't have a backup? And how much work did you lose? How bad was it?
I have one.
Okay.
It was literally me editing the last podcast, and I don't know why, but I just decided to exit out without saving. It wasn't like a lot, but I was like, well, that's great. That was like half an hour of cutting and everything. And so that was like maybe 2 weeks ago. And I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that again.
Yay, Heather. Anyone else?
I have one. It actually happened recently. I was filling out a form for something online and I had a bunch of tabs open in my browser and I was filling it out and then I had to go to another tab to check something. And then when I went to go back, I accidentally closed the tab I was working on. So I had to completely start all over on the form.
Woo.
Ouch.
I'm too anal not to save things, so I don't think that's ever happened to me.
You've never lost
I
anything?
don't think so.
Oh, my
Never, ever.
goodness. Well, in a previous life, I was a wedding photographer, and let me tell you, it just took one time of a card getting corrupted, which wasn't even like I did something bad on my end. It was just technology failing, because sometimes that's just what it does. And it took one time of losing images where I was like, nope, I got to find a way around that. So I found, actually, I think Brian, you were the one who found it for me. It was this little like handheld device where you could download your cards right away, but it would like tell you if like the pictures were going to show up or the thumbnails were going to show up. So let you know if you at least had thumbnails, because sometimes like cards get, an issue with it without, you knowing that's going to happen. So I was able to use that. And actually there was probably about 2 years after he bought that for me where I was at a wedding and I popped it in and all of the thumbnails were corrupt. And I was like, yeah, well, we just shot all those family photos. We're going to reshoot them because I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to save the stuff on this card. And thankfully that meant that I was able to rescue it, because when I got home, I could not get the pictures back from that card. So